Hello, beloved. Welcome to God's Messages Hub. I am so grateful you are here today because the Lord has a very specific message just for you. I want you to take a deep breath, center your heart, and prepare yourself. Because what you are about to hear could change the way you see your soulmate, your life, and even the steps God is preparing you to take. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a word from God meant for your life. And if you feel led, comment below with a faith-filled phrase like, I receive or I believe, to open your heart fully to this message. I want to speak to you today with the assurance that God knows every detail of your life. He knows your heart, He knows your thoughts, and He has prepared your soulmate with a purpose that will align perfectly with His divine plan. Today, I want to reveal something that God has placed in the heart of your future spouse, a truth that is about to come into your life in a way that you cannot ignore. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is the sovereign hand of God moving in your favor. Your soulmate has a revelation coming to them, a divine insight that God is orchestrating so that their next steps bring clarity, love, and alignment into your life. And you, dear one, need to be ready to receive this truth with faith, not fear. Proverbs 18:12 reminds us, before destruction a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. What this means is that God's timing is perfect. The truth that is about to be revealed will come at the right moment, and it will serve to humble and guide both you and your soulmate into the fullness of God's purpose. Now, I want you to really hear this. God is not only speaking to your soulmate, He is speaking directly to you. He is calling you to prepare your heart for a revelation that will shift your understanding of love, commitment, and the divine alignment He has orchestrated. Imagine a truth that brings clarity to every unanswered question, every confusion, every waiting season you have endured. Isaiah 43:19 says, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. God is doing a new thing in your life and in the life of your soulmate. I want you to pause for a moment right now and declare this with me. I receive God's revelation. I believe in His timing. I am ready for the truth He is bringing. Go ahead and type that in the comment section. This is your way of aligning yourself with God's plan and inviting His presence to move freely in your life. Beloved, listen carefully. The truth that is about to be revealed to your soulmate may be a confirmation of something you have felt in your spirit for a long time. It may shine a light on aspects of their heart, their intentions, or even their love for you that you have not fully seen. And while this truth is coming to them, God is preparing you to receive it with grace. Matthew 6:33 reminds us, But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Seek God's kingdom in this season, and He will reveal everything necessary for you to understand your soulmate's heart fully. I want you to consider this for a moment. How often have you prayed silently for clarity? How many nights have you asked God to confirm your path, to show you the person He has chosen for you, or to prepare you for the encounter that would change everything? Your prayers have not gone unheard. In fact, God has been answering them quietly, orchestrating circumstances and stirring hearts even before you knew it. This is why your soulmate is about to encounter a truth that will bring light into your life. Now, hear this. Sometimes the truth God reveals is not what we expect. It may challenge previous assumptions or shift perspectives that we held for years. But beloved, trust that God's truth is always for your highest good. Psalm 34:8 tells us, Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him. Take refuge in Him now. Receive this message fully, knowing that the truth coming your way is from a loving God who desires to bless you beyond measure. I sense that some of you are feeling anxious even as you listen. You may be thinking, what if this truth is overwhelming? What if it changes everything? Let me reassure you, God will not give you more than you can handle. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. You are not alone in this journey. God is making a way for you and your soulmate, and this revelation is part of the path He has prepared. As your soulmate receives this truth, they will be confronted with their own heart, their own intentions, and the divine calling that God has placed upon their life. This moment is sacred, it is holy, and it is pivotal. The truth will open doors for communication, understanding, and a deep spiritual alignment that goes beyond human comprehension. It is God's way of ensuring that your union is based on divine truth, not mere timing or circumstance. I want you to visualize this moment. See your soulmate in your mind's eye receiving this truth. Perhaps it will be a realization of your presence in their life, or a confirmation that their love and commitment are divinely aligned. It might be something that challenges them to grow, to shed old patterns, or to embrace a higher calling. Whatever it is, know that God is orchestrating this revelation with precision. Isaiah 61 reminds us, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you." This truth is part of that rising, that illumination that God is bringing to your life. Beloved, I feel led to tell you, the truth that your soulmate is about to encounter is not just about them, it is also about you. It will reveal aspects of your own readiness, your own spiritual growth, and your capacity to love and receive fully. God is preparing both of you simultaneously. As Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." The timing is perfect. Your readiness will meet their revelation, and together, God will bring forth a new chapter in your lives. Now I want you to engage with this message actively. Take a moment to like this video if you are ready to receive God's revelation in your life. Comment below with a faith-filled phrase like "blessed and ready" to declare your willingness to embrace what God is revealing. This is more than just participation. It is a spiritual alignment, an act of faith, and a declaration that you trust God's plan even before you see the full picture. You may be wondering, how will I know this truth is for me? Let me assure you, God's confirmation often comes through peace, clarity, and a sense of certainty in your spirit. It may appear as a sudden understanding, a prophetic word, or even an unexpected encounter. Whatever form it takes, you will recognize it because it carries the unmistakable mark of God's presence. John 14:27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." The peace that comes with God's truth is undeniable. I feel led to share this next point with you. When your soulmate encounters this truth, it may trigger a moment of reflection, humility, and surrender. They may be faced with their past choices, old fears, or doubts they have held about love. But God is turning that moment into a blessing. As Proverbs 18:12 reminds us, "Before destruction a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." This truth is leading them, and ultimately you, into honor, alignment, and divine favor. And here's the beautiful part. This revelation will strengthen your connection even before you meet fully or before certain circumstances align in the natural. God works on the spiritual plane first. He prepares hearts, softens barriers, and clarifies intentions. Your soulmate's revelation is part of that preparation. Matthew 6:33 reminds us again, "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." Seek God first, and your path to your soulmate will be clear, guided, and divinely orchestrated. Beloved, I want you to hear this deeply. Your patience, your faith, and your persistence in prayer are not unnoticed. Every prayer you whispered, every moment you believed in God's timing, has contributed to this moment. The truth about to be revealed to your soulmate is a testament to God's faithfulness. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Delight in Him now. For the desires of your heart, your soulmate, your love, your divine alignment are being affirmed even now in the Spirit. This is why I am encouraging you to remain open, receptive, and patient. The truth may come in a way that surprises you. It may illuminate something unexpected or challenge previous understandings. But remember, God's ways are higher than our ways, and His timing is perfect. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Trust that every revelation, every word, every movement of your soulmate is under God's sovereign control. Take this moment to speak directly to God in your heart. Lord, I receive this truth. I trust your timing. Prepare me to walk in alignment with the revelation you are sending to my soulmate. Let your will be done in my life, and let my heart be ready to embrace your plan fully. Speak it aloud if you can, for faith is strengthened when we declare it boldly. Beloved, I feel a strong presence from the Lord saying that this revelation is not just about knowing facts, it's about transformation. Your soulmate's heart will be moved, and so will yours. The truth coming into the light will ignite clarity, purpose, and divine connection. Proverbs 4:18 tells us, "But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until full day." This revelation is part of your path toward full day, toward illumination, toward complete understanding and alignment with God's plan. And now, I want to encourage you to continue engaging with this message. Like this video if you feel God's presence in these words. Comment "blessed and ready" below to declare your readiness to receive this divine revelation fully. And if you haven't subscribed yet to God's Messages Hub, do so now, because there are more revelations, confirmations, and divine insights waiting for you that you must not miss, beloved. The truth that your soulmate is about to encounter will awaken something within them. It will bring clarity to their thoughts, healing to old wounds, and a strengthened desire to walk the path God has prepared for both of you. And as this truth unfolds, you will begin to notice a shift in your own life, your spirit, your intuition, and your heart will align in ways you never imagined. Psalm 23:3 reminds us, "He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake." As your soulmate's revelation unfolds, God is simultaneously restoring you. He is guiding your steps and preparing your soul to receive the fullness of love, purpose, and connection He has designed for you. This is the sacred moment, beloved. God is bringing His truth into the light, not to overwhelm, but to guide, strengthen, and align you with His plan. I want you to hold on to this. Every prayer, every act of faith, every quiet moment spent seeking God has brought you here. And now, your readiness will meet your soulmate's revelation in a powerful, life-changing convergence. Beloved, hear me clearly. This moment is not random. God's hand is in every detail. Your soulmate's revelation will not only affirm what has been stirring in their heart, but it will also align perfectly with the timing of your spiritual readiness. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, He has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end." This truth, the one your soulmate is about to encounter, has been crafted from eternity past. God has been orchestrating every conversation, every encounter, and every stirring of the Spirit to bring this precise moment into reality. I want you to really feel this. God is activating prophetic timing right now. You may not see all the pieces yet, but the Spirit is moving in ways that will soon become undeniable. Your soulmate will experience clarity that pierces through confusion, doubt, and past disappointments. It is like a light shining into a dark room. Suddenly, everything that was unclear becomes vivid, undeniable, and guiding. And as this happens, you too will feel a shift in your spirit, a confirmation of what God has already promised. Isaiah 30:21 says, "And your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it,' whenever you turn to the right or whenever you turn to the left." This is the guidance you will receive, aligned perfectly with their revelation. Beloved, the truth coming to your soulmate is not just factual, it is transformational. It will challenge them to release old fears, step into vulnerability, and embrace the kind of love that God designed specifically for you both. Sometimes God reveals truths that feel uncomfortable at first because they challenge patterns that are not aligned with His perfect plan. But remember, Philippians 1:6 promises us, "And I am sure of this, that He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ." The revelation your soulmate receives is part of that good work, bringing both of you closer to completion in God's perfect plan. Now, I want you to understand this. Your soulmate's revelation will not come alone. God will surround this truth with signs, confirmations, and spiritual nudges. You may notice small coincidences, repeated numbers, dreams, or even moments of clarity that point unmistakably to God's hand at work. These are not random. They are divine signals confirming that the revelation is meant for you both. Psalm 37:23-24 says, "The steps of a man are established by the Lord when he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be cast headlong, for the Lord upholds his hand." Even if circumstances seem uncertain, God is establishing every step, and he is upholding your soulmate's heart as he reveals this truth. Beloved, I feel the Spirit impressing upon me that this revelation will bring a deep inner shift in your soulmate. It will awaken a desire to pursue you with integrity, to honor the sacred connection that God has placed between your hearts. It may prompt them to reevaluate past relationships, to release distractions, and to seek a higher standard of love, one that aligns with God's divine will. As 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 reminds us, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. This revelation is preparing their heart to embrace this kind of love, the love that God has destined for you. I want to speak directly to you now. Your own heart is being prepared simultaneously. God is aligning your thoughts, your prayers, and your faith so that you are ready to receive this truth fully. There will be no fear, no doubt, no hesitation, only clarity, peace, and spiritual readiness. Matthew 7:7 tells us, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you." You have asked, you have sought, and now God is opening the doors of revelation, not just for your soulmate, but for your own soul as well. Beloved, I feel the Spirit emphasizing this point. The timing of this revelation is perfect. God is always working behind the scenes, moving pieces in ways we cannot see or comprehend fully. Sometimes we wish things would happen faster, but divine timing is always precise. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Even if this revelation takes time to manifest outwardly, trust that God is already at work, orchestrating every detail to bring both of you into alignment with his perfect plan. I sense that for some of you, this message may be stirring anticipation mixed with uncertainty. That is natural. God's revelations often awaken a longing within us, a spiritual stirring that cannot be ignored. But I want you to hold on to this truth. Every stirring, every nudge, every quiet prompting is God preparing you for the moment your soulmate receives this revelation. It is preparing you to walk boldly into a love that is anchored in divine truth, spiritual alignment, and God's unchanging promises. Now, let me share something powerful. When your soulmate encounters this truth, it will act like a spiritual beacon, guiding them directly toward you. It will illuminate the path that leads to your union, removing distractions, doubts, and detours. They will recognize you in a way that transcends human understanding, a recognition that your souls were created to align. Song of Solomon 3:4 says, "I have found the one whom my soul loves." This truth is about to awaken that recognition in your soulmate's heart, if it hasn't already begun. Beloved, I want you to also understand that this revelation is not just about romantic love. It is about spiritual alignment, purpose, and destiny. God is revealing truths that will strengthen your faith, deepen your understanding of love, and bring you into alignment with his divine calling. Your soulmate's heart will be awakened not only to you, but to the spiritual maturity and divine purpose that you are walking in. Ephesians 3:20 reminds us, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all that we ask or think, according to the power at work within us." God is about to do more than you could ever imagine through this revelation. I sense that some of you may be wondering, How will I know when this revelation has begun to take root? The answer is simple. You will feel it. You will feel a shift in your spirit, a confirmation in your heart, and a sense of peace that can only come from God. John 16:13 says, "When the Spirit of truth comes, He will guide you into all the truth." Your readiness and your soulmate's revelation will converge under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, bringing clarity, understanding, and alignment that cannot be denied.